our brains are... They're fucking weird, man. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we can have a 1 or 2 hour, 15-hour Minecraft session with the boys, and it's as easy as eating, breathing, or baiting. And other times we can find ourselves crashed in our seats, looking like a gross, disgusting slump of a human being, bellowing out to the world as we know it. What the fuck do I do? Today's topic is going to be focused on the other half of these parts, the opposite side to the super duper fun time coin. Burnout. For decades, many a baby bee and honey bun have felt the icy cold whiplash of Burnout's chilly sting. Standing beside their shelves with a college degree's worth of video games at their disposal and not wanting to play any of them. Whenever I find myself in a stonk like this, the energy of the room immediately dive bombs off the fucking moon because, well, there's no goal. You know what I mean? There's no objective to strive towards or mission to complete, you know? There's no drive for me to finish my Mario Maker level or work on my shitty Minecraft treehouse. And when you don't have a goal or a mission you want to complete, you start feeling like time's slipping away, and that every single day is slowly becoming a monotonous repeat feedback loop of the same shit every single day, and you're trying so desperately hard to change things up, but you know deep down in your heart that things are gonna change unless you do, and... However, whenever we find ourselves free-falling into the abyss of burnout and despair, a hero always comes to save the day. Ready to jump out of your seats, fuckers, because I'm introducing... These games, the safety net, as I have thee dubbed, are games that you can just kind of pop in once in a while when you're feeling bored or stuff, and, you know, games that you can play when you just want to mellow out for a bit. Games like Vice City, Spider-Man, Mario Kart, and Smash Brothers all have this very cozy and comfy feeling to them, because most of these games can just, I don't know, let you zone out for a bit, and still present you with a good time without having to be on the edge of your seat. They don't expect you to memorize crazy attack patterns or slosh some gosh with your 360 controller. These games are just here to cradle you up for a bit and, you know, give you some sweet, sweet nutrients. Make you feel like a baby. Slurping on some big old titty. To further add on to this, something that I have found to be really, really cool to do when I'm feeling burnt out is, this. Right here, this whole YouTube thing. I love watching YouTube videos while I play my games. I don't know what the fuck it is, but there is something I find genuinely relaxing about listening to somebody talk for an extended period of time while I just play a game that I can just zone out with. Whether it be a review of some sort, a podcast, or even just Skyping with my friends, there's something genuinely just healing about the whole process, you know. Mere English tongue cannot explain it. Shawn Cee is somebody I've been watching quite a bit of lately. He's got these really engaging reaction/reviews for music and albums and stuff, and the dude's from Detroit, from what I can tell, so fuck it up, man. Michigan represent. There are quite a few game reviewers I like to listen to. Raycevick is definitely one of them. He's got these really nice in-depth looks at the complexity of video game design, and it's just a lot of fun watching them. And on the other side of that coin, sweet hot boy NakeyJakey, man, I fucking watch his stuff all the time. His older stuff especially, where he's just like talking about different games. Like his Silent Hill video is probably one of my favorites he's ever made because it has this really nice feel to it, and, you know, whenever I'm playing a game, I kind of just put him on in the background, and it just, I don't know, his energy and his jokes and all that sort of stuff just inspires me, and it really helps me get out of that rut that I usually find myself in when I'm feeling burnt out of stuff. But, anywho. Love you, Jacob.
It's a pity you're so dirty.
But now it's time to answer the question, that's on the top of everybody's minds. And by that, I mean nobody's minds, because whatever somebody says, now I know what you're thinking, it's never what you're thinking. What causes burnout? You know, why do we feel this way? Why, you know, what causes burnout in the first place? Is there any way to avoid it? Man, I wish I had an answer for you, but in all honesty, I don't. Burnout's just, it just kind of does its thing. You know what I mean? Like I was saying before, you know, sometimes you can be playing a game for well over like 8-hour mark and never really get tired of it. But then there are other days where you'll just sit down, you'll pop in Yoshi's Crafted World and be like,
is that a fucking straw?
But here's the thing, honeys. Listen up here. I'm about to spit some fucking bars at you. No matter when Burnout decides to fucking suplex you off the balcony of a building with some icky, sticky, webby bullshit, you gotta remember the silver lining. This, just as all perceived hardships in life, will pass with time. And if you really think about it, burnout it's kind of a blessing in a way, because it provides a stark contrast from the enjoyability of a game, you know? Whenever you're feeling burnt out of something, that icky, gross feeling you have, whenever you experience that, it really makes you appreciate the joy and the absolute beautiful sensations you get when you're truly captivated by a piece of art that is incredibly well designed and beautiful, you know? I feel that burnout is like the opposite side of that coin, and it's like a necessary evil in a way. So, I don't know, if you think about it, burnout's actually kind of cool. So listen, honeys, the next time you find yourself feeling low, not really knowing what you want to do, just embrace that shit, my bretta. Invite the boys over, crack open a nice case of non-alcoholic beverages, such as water, and, you know, just hop on Smash Brothers for a bit and completely decimate a man's will to live. I fucking love it! Thank you so much for stopping by today. It really means a lot to me, and, you know, share some love today if you can. You know, spread some good energy wherever you go today. My name is Brandon, aka BeeSquared, and until next time, keep on keeping.